Yeah, she does look like Roger.
I'm Wesley Monroe. I wrote, starred, and am directing Plan Z.
And I'm Jose Lopez, and I am directing Plan Z.
Plan Z is basically about, we start out at a party. It's a graduation party for one of the group's friends. And then there's an explosion, and from there it's a bunch of zombie mayhem. They get trapped in this house, and then they're stuck dealing with their relationship with each other, you know, teenager stuff, graduation, romance, and then also there's zombies outside. I've always been a huge zombie fan, so this has definitely been on my bucket list for a while, and to be able to kind of put it in the direction that I want it to go, that we kind of want it to go, has been really exciting.
One day, William came to me and he said he was looking for a director for his film, and I told him I would be the director because I was really interested in what he was producing, and so it all just came from here. Now I'm here and we're ready to film.
It's all from first point of view. That way we don't have to have professional cameras and professional filming. It's all kind of it gives it more of an authentic feel, that it's actually happening. I mean, a lot of these, I think they read the script once, we did one quick read through, and they jumped into these characters.
Yeah.
You see these movies, these horror movies, and you don't realize the kind of passion and heart and emotion. I mean, just so much pain and suffering. You gotta like push it all back up. So it's intense, it's hard. These actors are putting a lot on the line here. It's adapted from a comic or a book that I wrote, which was then turned into a comic. Of course, neither were published, they were very small. And then the reason it turned into a comic was we felt that it didn't give enough in the book. And then when the comic was written, there wasn't enough in the comic. And so Plan Z is actually very, very loosely adapted from this comic. The same basic premise is there, but other than that, the characters are all different. The basic plot line's different, but it's definitely taken from the original comic book Z.
Like their body parts, it's not like the exact zombie, it's part of them. So you're not really gonna see the zombie, you're gonna see like maybe the arm or...
We're trying to go back to the 70s and the 80s of true masterpiece horror movies where you didn't actually get to see everything, and so you let your mind create these monsters. So going back to the Amityville Horror and, you know, stuff like that. But at the same time, we have stuff like The Exorcist where it's gory and it's in your face and it's like shocking. So we go, you're thinking about it, but at the same time while you're thinking about it, you're being disgusted.
So how was it working with your cast?
They're our family. All of them, of course, obviously low budget, so no one's getting paid, no one's getting any sort of rewards out of it. They're all doing us a favor. This movie's my baby. This is the project that I wanted to work on since the beginning of this year. So every single person that's in this movie is doing me a favor, doing us a favor by being here. And of course, a lot of them, Carly Taylor, for example, didn't really know exactly what they were getting into. So by the end of the day, they're drenched in blood, and they're tired, and we're exhausted, and our clothes are ripped, and we're, you know, ready to pass out. And then I say, hey, you know, tomorrow we're getting together at dawn, and they're here. So I wrote actually a lot of the roles with these actors in mind. Like I said, they're my friends, they're people that I've known for a while. So when I wrote the character of Marina, or the character of Aubrey, or my own character, Jason, I had these characters in mind, and I knew this is who I wanted to play it. This is who I know can carry it. What was interesting was the original character of Chase was originally cast as Jasmine Wolfe, who had to drop out because of scheduling issues. So we took Nataly Adame in, and she, you know, took it in stride. And it was interesting too because when she joined the cast, it made it honestly better, because now Plan Z has gone from being its own story to a prequel to another film that she actually directed. As far as, if I understand correctly with my you know, executive producer, Fabian Montague, sometime within the next few weeks after it's been completed, it will be shown along with its preceder, Destination Z, at the Lancaster Blvd movie theater.
It's at the movie theater on Lancaster Blvd.
Where we've actually shown movies there before, So to have this sort of experience where it's a sort of like a science fiction double feature kind of thing, it's exciting. It's thrilling, and of course, you know, it'll be put on DVDs hopefully, and I mean, the more people that come to see it, the better it does, and the more, you know, hopefully maybe we'll be able to remake it into a much bigger film than what it is.
Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna do one more, and then we're done.